So you're seeing Gen X all over your feeds and you're wondering what happened, right? Why is Gen X so special or different or whatever? But let me tell you why we're different. It's not really that we're special. It's just we're different. And the reason we're different is because we are the only generation that's unprogrammed. What do I mean by unprogrammed? Well, we're the generation that was told to go outside and stay outside all day long and don't come back in. And so we were away from technology. There was no internet back then. And we weren't able to be sat in front of the TV for programming, because it's called a TV program for a reason. There are patents on this stuff with televisions and mind control. Look them up, okay? I'm not here for that. But it's the programming. So like our grandparents would sit in front of the radios, they would sit in front of the TVs, they would watch Johnny Carson and Ed Sullivan and all of this stuff, and they would hear the world news tonight, you know, and that's what they were locking into as actual fact. But it was all psyop. Just like War of the Worlds and Orwell and stuff like that, everybody was freaking out. That was a test, guys. They did it like that for a reason. So Gen X is the generation that was never able to be programmed before our frontal lobes connected and our logical minds started reasoning. And so, because that's when your most prime is between the ages of like 10 and 25. Your prefrontal cortex is still developing and your logical mind isn't able to think, and so your emotions take over, and that's why you act. It's science. But anyway, but that's the reason. So by the time the internet hit and most of us started going on the internet, we were already fully developed in our frontal lobes, and we couldn't really be programmed like everybody else. I remember, you know, being not left outside, but told to stay outside for the whole day. And then my mom would be inside watching General Hospital, All My Children, One Life to Live. And then all the commercials would come on, and then world news. And I think the only TV that like I literally sat down and watched was sometimes Saturday morning cartoons before they kicked us out of the house. And like, I loved watching National Geographic because I love stuff like that. But that's the point. So Gen X, the reason that we're so unbothered by all of this stuff is because we're unprogrammed. So the emotions that you feel and the things that you're going through, especially if you're under 25 right now, it's on purpose. It's programming. And the boomer generations, they were programmed. So I just want to let you know, it's not just like, oh, we're all high and mighty and, you know, we are so traumatized. It's that, but it's also the fact that we are unprogrammed. So hope that helps.